Hi, I'm Andre, and today I want to show you guys a little bit of how our app works inside of Unity, and also I wanted to add a little bit of effects with some VR painting, and I just wanted to do that and like take you guys along with it while I make it. I haven't tested it yet, so there's quite a large possibility that it will go wrong or it will crash or you know how it is. So let's see. But maybe it will turn out okay. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe you can skip to the end of the video already, and then yeah, you'll know. Um, so first things first. This is our Unity scene. So we have our setup as we would have it on a phone, but then just in Unity. I can click instead of tap. So I'm not going to get into all of the details here because there's far too much to unpack. But basically this part over here, this panel, this is the end panel of this short little teaser. And I want to have some electricity go over this, maybe that thingy as well, just to add a little bit of, electricity to it. So to do that, I'm going to use AnimVR. AnimVR is a VR painting tool that I quite like. It has an integration with Unity as well, so you can go back and forward, which is quite interesting for me. So I isolated this little set piece over here. So because I don't need the whole set, because it's just going to be way too heavy to work with. My computer has a rough time as it is already. So I'm just going to stop this, and then over here you see our FBXs and normal files, but then this is the VR file. So let's go into virtual reality. And I hope that the screen capture will be okay with all of this. It can be a little bit on the heavy side. I'll try not to move my head too much as well, because that can be quite annoying. So you will see that the colors are a little bit muted. Don't worry about that. That's just like a gamma issue. So this is the part that we're going to be working on. And just to quickly test, I'm gonna draw some red lines, make a new layer for painting, and I'm just gonna make like an outline here so that I can save this and then check in Unity if everything is aligned. Actually, also this one, because it's important. It should be aligned, but you never know. So let's see. Get that off. So right now I can take this AnimVR file, put it in here. You will see that it aligns perfectly. So that's good. So we can get started with the actual animating. This whole thing has an offset with the one that we're seeing here. This the original one has like a 5,000 offset on the position. This one is all on 0, but 5,000, that's easy enough to push back later on. So let's get started. So here we see that little part isolated, and let's get started. We have two possible approaches to do this. Let me see, maybe I can actually just make notes over here. So approach number one is keyframe. Just manually animate it like you would normally do. And number two is to capture and you go. That's what will happen with the capturing of the hand movement, probably. The keyframing, that's going to take a while because it's manually animating. But the capturing the hand movement, I can just draw like that and try to attempt to emulate electronical zap movements. So I'm gonna try that first because it's very quickly to do. Okay, so yeah, let's just do it. This is sufficiently What the hell? There's a lightning brush. Okay, but what? Then that looks like it's. Okay. Yeah, that'll be lightning. I'm not sure if I want to use this though. Actually, let's see if this exports to Unity. If it does, that could definitely make life easier. Let's see. I still want to go with that color, I think. Let's see. No. Just for exporting. Let's see what this does in Unity. Okay, so there's something there. Let's see, just put it to shaded. Okay, it's not bad, it's just wobbly. It's kind of okay, but I think I'm gonna try without it just to play it safe. Make sure that it's just straightforward curves. All right, so back. Okay, so I'll just get rid of that and put that on a normal one. I think that's all fine. Okay, so let's have a look at the timeline. I always like to have this just visually. I know you have a lot of shortcuts for the timeline here, but for me it always just really helps to have, you know, a visual representation of the timeline. So let's have a look at those shortcuts. What was it again? Was it this? And then I just want to add a bunch of keyframes so that I have a time base to animate on. What was up with that again? I don't know what these shortcuts are. It's just, I guess that's maybe adding keyframes, I think. Okay, 12, and let's put the frames per second on 12 as well. So this will be 1 second. Let's just loop the region. All right. Okay, let's see what happens if we just. Okay, that's what we're going for. Cool. I think we're onto something here. Look! I just need to move as badly as I can, and that will give us the good result. So here, I think this has to do with the duration of how long it will land or stand, the brush stroke. And we want it super short since it's, you know, electric. I'm pretty sure I look stupid while doing this, but that's fine. It's all about the result. Okay. I don't know why I put it on the flat brush. Let's just go for a cube. So, well, I'm just gonna try and see where we end up. Let's see. Okay. Gonna get rid of the grid because that's a little bit annoying. Yeah. So let's just. No, that's not good. it's much too slow, I feel. So one way of recording it then is, let's just put it on a much slower frames per second and then move it fast and then put it higher again. Doesn't quite work yet. Maybe it's the size that my hand movement. No. Okay, like that it kind of works. Let's see if that's faster. Yeah, that works much better. Okay. So let's see if we have more of a path like that over here as well. And then like a little spurt maybe, like a... Not so sure about that. No. Okay, so let's put that like super short. That's maybe not so bad. Huh? What do you think? I don't know who I'm talking to. I have to keep talking because else it's way too quiet. You know what? Let's just save this and have a look how it works in Unity, so that we're not doing stuff blindly, hoping for the best. All right. Now, I don't know if it will play yet. It will play once, exactly. So let me turn off everything except that little part that we're looking. Oh, woo. I can also just put it in there. All right. So let me turn off all of that. We don't need you. And then copy the transform that this one has to the AnimVR scene. And that should put them smack dab on this scene. All right. Then it's always a bit of a hassle to turn on, like, to turn that wrap mode to loop, and then all the other ones as well. Or I'm doing it completely wrong, which may very well be the case. But it seems to work, at least with this. Okay. So it's something, but it's doesn't really have the electricity feeling yet, I think. I think it's too thick. Like I made it like much too wide, especially for this framing. And here it's still too much of like a pretty snake. So I think I will have to put the frame rate much lower when recording it and make more sharp edges. Yeah, let's try that. All right. So let's just get rid of all of this. Can I just play and delete? That is fantastic. All right. Let's see. So let's record it at 6. 6. And put the smooth brush way down. And make sure that our brush size is also small enough. And let's see. All right. Already feels better. Okay, let's just have a quick look how this holds up. I shouldn't whistle. All right. Yeah, this is much better already. It's a bit too much, I think, but this is getting there. Let me see. Is there? I don't really know if I could control the frame rate of the VR animation. Doesn't look like it. Luckily, it seems to just take the frame rate of AnimVR. So, okay, so I like the feeling more, but it still needs a lot of work. So let's just go over it and over it until it's good. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. All right. I really liked how this one worked in VR, but I think it's pretty distracting now. It already has like a very bright color, and it's not really telling us anything. It's kind of confusing, really. Same with this one. So I think I'm gonna just erase those and see if I can add some sparks to these, some stuff that goes up. So there will be more keyframe probably. Yeah, I think so. What do you think? Okay. Okay. So I'm not going to change the amount of frames. It works much better in VR. That's a little bit annoying. It's not annoying. It's painful, but that's part of creation. Killing your darlings. All right. So let's have a look if we can add some keyframe action in here. Okay, that's forward, backward. So let's take I don't know, this dude here. It doesn't really go anywhere, so let's try to whoop get him up in the air. Let's see, so he's there. And then let's turn the onion scanning is on. Okay, we don't see it because there is an object here. There you go. So I don't know, for those of you who aren't like aware of normal onion scanning, the computer just went into sleep mode. All right. So this is normally, it's based off the 2D animation setup. So you have the next frame and the previous frame. You see them in semi-transparent colors. When you play, you still have it normally. That makes sense, right? Yes. Where was I? That little guy there. All right. So, okay, so blue is the next one. So it was there, and I wanted to have it go up. I'm gonna need a thicker. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of weird to not. It's super weird to keep talking while doing it. But it's even weirder when it's quiet. Let's see. No. Oop. Oop. Yeah, it's not volatile enough now. Okay, so let's just move it around a bit. It should make it more volatile for sure, but it doesn't have a nice flow now. So, you know what? I want like a nicer flow so that it will go. It feels like it did travel like a lot of distance. What am I doing? Maybe have like a. I don't like this brush at all. We just need like exactly, just hard. No. Yeah, so I feel like this will take some time to figure out exactly how I want the flow to go. Luckily, we have time. So what if it's more of a like a spark? I always find it difficult to control the thickness of lines here in any VR painting software. So I tend to just like do it like this. That way you have like a tight control over how clean the fall off of the line is. It's probably a bit silly to do it like this, but yeah, it works for me. Okay, let's see. Where would the camera be? Oh. The camera, okay, will be here. What's that? More. Still recording? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, I think. Alright, so okay, let's just take these and paste them in the next one. Just make like a clean animation first to get a feeling of the. Doesn't have electricity feeling at all. Don't like it. I don't like it. It's not fast enough. I spend way too much time over here doing crap. So I think this, actually that one too, needs to be a bit longer and more connected, like it's one flow. Actually, I don't know, I'm just coming up with stuff. Yeah, but I do think it works slightly better. And then just like after this, have like this. Okay, maybe one more, just to. Oh. For some to have to break it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe before they explode, they should have a little bit of a clumping, like here, that it's with a little ball before it. Yeah, or maybe not. Maybe that should happen here actually. Oops. Oops. Yeah, but then less symmetrical. Let's try that. So that one can have it. And maybe this one has a little bit more weight in this part, but then prettier. Gee. Okay. I don't know what's happening there. Okay. I think in essence it can work. Let's just clean up the shapes a bit because they were pretty bad now. Oh. Oops. Oops. Zap. Okay, let's save this and see how this works in Unity. Okay. Still running, still running. That's good. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah. I think that little running zook works pretty nicely actually. Still hurts that we got rid of the other one, but I think it's for the better. Like now it feels like there's still energy and alive, but it's not distracting the attention from the rest. Yeah, I think it works. I think we're done. Yeah? Okay, farewell.